Tyler Szymanski with the kickoff here.
Solid tackle there.
So it'll be first down for North Halton at about the 37-yard line. It's Andrew Stewart here with Joey Rabideau. We're at the Chatham-Kent Community Athletic Complex. It is Sunday, June 18th. Bantam Cougars versus the North Halton Crimson Tide.
Oh, we got a player down. Did you catch who it was?
I don't have a number yet.
Oh, we got time. Thanks for having me. It's never done this before. It's quite the experience being up here in the booth.
Yeah, no problem. We've come off earlier this morning a Pee-wee victory, 18-6. Joey's team victorious there with a great game.
Yeah, it was a good game.
We had some rain showers earlier. There is some projected rain potentially to come. Let's see if we could get this game in and have it blow by.
We got number 81.
It's Bennett Hart. Hopefully Bennett comes back. He's a key player here at tight end on the offensive side too, and a solid tackler as well for this Chatham team. So we're going to start out here, first and 10, 11:55 left. Ball's on the 37-yard line. Statistically on paper, Chatham Cougars have the top defense in the league. So this should be a good, strong matchup.
Looks like Cougars are stacking the box. No deep safety. Run the football. Here's some helmets popping there, Mr. Stewart.
Yeah, some nice carry there from number 54 from North Halton. Cooper Barnes. Nice healthy five-yard gain here to start on the first down. So they're lining up with that three-back set.
Yeah, eh?
So loading the box with Chatham, you got to figure they've seen some tape and know that this team's running the ball.
Yep. That's a tough run. Looks like they're just short.
Yeah, good second effort. We'll be looking at about a 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2.
Ethan Burrows with the handoff.
Just short. 3rd and a long one.
Trevor Lawton on the stop after gain of a couple. Going to bring up 3rd down.
Now, did the Bantam Cougars get some more numbers? It looks like from last game I watched a couple weeks ago, they had a lot less players.
Yeah, they did get 3 or 4 new players in this week.
Nice. That's a tough run there, tough run. Was that number 98, look like?
Owen Franco on the carry.
Yeah, Owen Franco, number 99. That was a tough run. Oh, we got another player down.
Yeah, the running back's down. Great second effort that he had there to gain a few extra yards.
Oh, power football right up the middle. Attack those A-gaps. Well, we got a stoppage and play as a father. What's it like watching your young man out there on the football field?
Well, it's not too bad.
I know you're a football guy too, right? But you got to kind of distinguish between being a football guy and
when he fumbles,
being a dad, right?
When he drops the ball and fumbles, he doesn't get any freebies at the house. So good to see.
We got young man Franco, Owen Franco, hard runner. I think we're going to see him back. He looks okay.
So we're setting up here with a 1st and 10 ball on the 54-yard line. So far to start, Halton's had a good job running it at the Cougars defense.
Same formation with a little bit of a pitch.
Pitch right.
That's
nice.
A good tackle, number 25. Luke Rupert.
Yeah, so Rupert filled in at the quarterback spot and also played double duty on defense last week. Nice job by Rupert to string it out.
Nice job. Gotta love those athletic kids, eh? No matter where you put them.
Yeah, Rupert does an outstanding job.
It's like one thing we try to teach some of our kids, even at Pee-wee, we like to cross-train them at a couple different positions. You should know 2 positions on defense. It's kind of a rule of thumb for me as a coach. Yeah.
So three yards on that play. Now, looking at this 3-back set that North Halton's come out in, with just a single receiver, we're going to be interested to see how much throwing we're going to see from them, or if this is going to be a consistent running game from North Halton.
Gain about 3 is going to bring up 3rd down and 7.
Now, could this be strategic with the weather, or? So I just flipped it to the right side wing, so.
Pick up the gut. So we're going to be looking at about
So we got a 4th down here.
4th and 1 play.
That's a 4th and a long one. Let's see what Coach wants to do on North Halton sideline.
Barnes with the run up the middle.
Now, since of the Crimson Tide, do you see Nick Saban over there anywhere?
Nowhere to be
Nowhere to be found.
seen.
Nick Saban couldn't make it up.
Yeah.
4th down and 2.
Probably recruiting violations.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So they're going to go for it. It's about 4th and 2, 4th and 1.5 here.
Little same formation.
Oh,
we got a
it's
fumble.
loose ball. And regardless of the outcome, it looks like Chatham's going to either get it on the fumble recovery or on downs.
76 recovered.
So good stand with Chatham's defense.
So we do have the fumble recovery from North Halton, but obviously there's a turnover on down. So this will bring up for the first time today the Chatham Cougar offense.
The ball is turned over on down.
Now, what do we expect, Mr. Stewart, with the Bantam Cougars here? We know we got Tyler Szymanski.
Well, Tyler is probably one of the better players in the league. Anytime he touches the ball, he has a chance to take it all the way. The receivers, a lot of speed on the outside, and the running backs have good speed as well.
They like to motion Tyler into the slot.
Yes.
That's actually a tough run right there. Nice tough run.
So that's about 7-yard carry from 24, Chatham, Corin Stewart.
And as we were talking about the Pee-wee with our couple of our running backs, that's kind of like what I want to see from our squad right there, right? He had the inclination to go outside.
Yeah.
He did the juke. He cut it back in because that's where the yardage was, right? Take what they give you.
And that's the biggest thing you find at this level is you go to the designed area of the run.
Defense is going to have to give up something, right? So you have to find it and take it.
So we do have a little more rain coming back down again. We're looking at about a 2nd and 4 from the 53-yard line.
The Chatham or the Halton? That's 24 again.
It's about a 1 or 2 yard carry. We'll be looking at about a 3rd and 8. 7:27 with a running clock left here in the first quarter.
I like how he put 2 hands on that football. That's awareness right there, especially with this weather coming in.
Cougars now face the 3rd down and 3.
Is that something Dad taught him, or?
No.
Hey, you had a double dip today, young Maddox at the Pee Wee game. Now you got your other son here playing. It must be a good Father's Day for you.
Yeah,
They'll make you dinner when you go home.
It's been enjoyable. So big 3rd down. Barco's going to throw it.
Ooh.
Looks like maybe some miscommunication there.
Yeah, wrong route run there. His feet weren't set either, Coach. Maybe it's
No, he looked
the weather. Maybe looked a little antsy.
Maybe a little scared. That was his first throw since coming back. Bully looked like he was running a little bit of a post, and looked like it was an out that Barco
Skinny
threw.
post, yeah.
So whether there's a miscommunication there. So we're looking at. Looks like they're going to go for it. 4th and 3, 4th and 4 here. 7 minutes left. Rain's starting to come down heavier, so ball security will become an issue.
It's a good job to establish the running game right here.
Look for Szymanski on a jet sweep, and there it is.
And there's a sideline.
So no flags. That's a staple play of this Chatham Cougars team. First of all, when Tyler gets that ball, he can take it anytime, but his strength, his speed on the outside. Nice
Runs
block,
hard.
some nice blocks too to key that up for him. So that'll bring us into a 1st down from the 37-yard line.
First down.
Oh, yeah. I see what you mean.
So interesting to see. We've got some speed. We got Szymanski and Bully on the outside, on the right side, and Rupert.
24.
That's a tough run right there.
It's
about a yard.
No?
Yard gain, maybe yard gain, 2 yard gain.
Okay. Just 21 and Halton.
Set up a 2nd and 8.
24 batted.
Probably be a big deal here to get Barco a completion early on after.
This
his
might be a
2
good
week-
opportunity to test his confidence, get him get something out to the flat to number 80.
Or even we can get something short. It doesn't look like they've got a lot of coverage going on with Szymanski on that in
No.
that slot.
24 again.
Doesn't look like anything there.
Bring
Up a 3rd and 8.
Especially with North Halton, the defense they're employing. Maybe run some sort of trips or whatever, a deuce formation with the tight end on the right side, run a little bubble screen or something, right?
Yeah, I'd keep tacking
Tyler,
him
you
on,
know,
and I'd
yeah.
keep tacking him on the edges too, and see if they can loosen this defense up, because they look to be pretty solid up in the middle.
Now, I'm not sure if it's in their offensive package or not, but that would have been an opportune time. Test those corners. Test that, what's that number, 24 on the outside there? Little outside linebacker. There's a bootleg. See, that's a good pass right there. We got a late hit, too, it looks like.
That's Trevor Lawton with a nice catch.
Yeah, looks like we got a first down,
There is a
too.
flag on the play. It looks like it might be
Might be plus.
plus 15 on a late hit on the quarterback.
And that'll
We'll
put
wait
them-
from the call from James Clark here, our head official for today. It is looked like, judging by the reaction of the Cougars, that it is going to go against North Halton. So
Puts them inside the 10.
21 white, roughing quarterback.
So at the end of the catch. Yep.
Unnecessary roughness call does go against the North Halton Crimson Tide.
So it looks like the penalty backs them up inside the 10 for North Halton. Cougars driving.
15 yards will be tacked on to the end of that run.
So we got a first down at about the 5-yard
The
line.
ball will be spotted.
This might be an opportune time to give Szymanski the ball, number 32, and let's challenge our offensive line and get them moving. Oh, so coaches have a difference of opinion. We got Szymanski lined up outside. There's a solid tackle, so they red run.
24 on the run,
Torrin Stewart on that carry.
34 on the stop.
So first down with a loss.
Ethan Cooper of North Halton on the
Loss of
stop.
a half yard.
Well, 4 on the play to bring up second
4
goal
minutes
from
and
the North
counting.
Halton 9.
4 minutes and 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Rain's kind of tapering off just a bit.
a little different look here with Szymanski on the left side. We'll see if they throw to that
Going
slot.
inside. Oh, there it is. Oh. I think Barco felt the pressure there. He had to set his feet. He had a touchdown.
Pass for
Yeah, and we've seen 2 throws, 3 throws from him so far. 2 of them he looks a little bit
First
shaky.
one was great to that tight end, eh? A little out route.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit shaky to keep the feet
Right,
steady,
nerves.
but coming back after a little bit of a layoff.
And it's tough coming off the layoff. You got this weather, the field's wet, your cleats are getting all, messy. You gotta really set your feet. This is where fundamentals come into play, especially at the
Absolutely.
quarterback position.
So we'll see if they even go right back to the same play. There's still a little bit of space between Szymanski.
Looks like they are. See, he can't get enough on the ball, right?
pass intended once again for Tyler Szymanski.
Looks a little frustrated there.
So it sounds like the field goal team is going to come out.
Goal from the North Halton 9.
This is where at Pee Wees we like to do. We have an option in some of these plays where we have quarterback keep option, kind of like an RPO kind of system, but not to that effect with Pee Wees, to that depth. Sorry, but we'll give our quarterback an option. If the pass is not there, he sees something, he can take it to the sideline.
Well, I think what they may want to look at is maybe to hold some of the confidence here for Barco is try to throw some of the quick screens
Yeah.
right to rather than
High
the quick
percentage
slant.
throws, eh?
Something that's going to build him some confidence.
Wide receiver slot screen, something like that. Yeah, high percentage throw.
So this is Szymanski who's going to kick the field goal attempt.
He's a do it all type player, right?
You guys watching?
Ball's down, it's up, and it's good. So with 3:45 left in the first quarter, that gives Chatham a 3-0 lead over North Halton Crimson Tide. Nice drive, really got started with a beautiful pass catch from Barco to Lawton on the third down to pick up some big yards there too. And I'm wondering on some of these throws, we're starting to see the slick ball coming into play, because on that last throw to Szymanski, it looked like that ball may have gotten away from Barco a
Thrown
little
off his
bit.
back foot too, eh?
Yeah.
It's got to be nerves. I've watched him play a couple times, a couple weeks ago with that tough game we were watching, where they were pinned back for about 3 minutes against Brantford, was it? Brantford
Yes.
Bison?
It's actually an interesting formation on the kick return. They got the 2 lines so tight up
Yeah.
there, and they've got a lot of open
of
space.
space in
So
between,
North Halton
eh?
must
So-
have a lot of faith in their 3 return men.
A lot of
They've
speed
actually
back
loaded
there,
up.
probably.
There's not much of a wedge that's going to happen here.
Let's see if they get a pop on him.
Nice kick, nice catch.
Got to get a hat on somebody.
So that'll bring down to about the 40-yard line.
Hit returned by number 54.
Trevor Lawton with a nice tackle there. First and 10 North Halton. 3:40 left to go in the first quarter. Well, we'll see if North Halton keeps coming out in this three-back
The
rotation.
refs are going to spot the ball at North Halton.
The rain seems to be coming down even a little bit
Heavier now,
heavier.
eh?
First down, Crimson
We
Tide.
did see North Halton with a fumble on their fourth down on the last play.
Still got a pretty good group of fans out there, too.
Oh, yeah. You just can't
Nice to see everybody come out on Father's Day and enjoy some football. Too bad the sun wasn't staying out for them.
So we still got the big three-back set. Big Luke Miller there in the middle.
Yeah,
And it's a bootleg. He's got space.
Oh,
Great design play.
yep.
Probably had some real estate if the quarterback decided to go with it.
Quarterback, that's that option we give our Pee-wee guy, right? So that'd be a great example right there where you give him the option to keep it if it's not there.
Yeah.
Now, I would have, if it was me, I would have had maybe a backside tight end come on the flat for a high percentage throw across, you know?
But he had the receiver open.
He was
just
open up
unfortunately
the
overthrew
seam
it.
there, yeah. Again, it's not setting your feet properly, eh? Running on the throw is tough. It's one of the tougher things for quarterbacks to do. You even see it happen on Sundays and Saturdays in the bigger leagues.
So here we are up the middle again. Number 99, 94.
99's a tough runner, eh?
99 with the ball, 32 on the side.
So 99 was,
Owen Franco again.
yeah, so he's obviously returned from his injury with a bit of a vengeance. It looks like a first down on there.
Stop on the hard side.
Looks like we might have a running back game here.
That run does generate a first down for North Halton.
So North Halton has shown they will throw out of the three-back set, but
Crimson Tide have the ball thrown 51
Question is how much?
yeah. Well, they stalled out on the last drive, but they did have some success running the ball. Chatham's going to have to shore up their tackling a little bit better.
54.
A nice play there, about a 2-yard gain. Nice.
They love that dive play, eh? A quick
Yes.
little hand.
Jude Pearson on the stop. Shifted with Brady Charbonneau.
Well, they're doing a good job blocking because most of the tackles are coming out of the
Yeah.
linebacker position, so the linemen are doing a good job tying up the Cougars' D line. And there's some beef in that line with 77, Matt Taylor,
Oh, there's some beef.
as well as Luke Miller in the middle as
That
well.
number 99, Lucas Miller. Ooh, that's a big boy.
So it looks like he's got him beat.
For a second, it looked like it was underthrown. Looked like 32 got caught on the his eyes in the backfield there. Rule of thumb, never let, when you play the safety position, never let anybody deep past you. Keep the ball in front of you.
Yeah, and we found that to be a problem with the Cougars in the last couple games. They've been able to get some guys behind them deep, and I don't know if this is a bit of the North Halton offense, lulling you to sleep with the running game and getting
yeah.
caught off guard with that pass.
32-yard line.
Yeah, he's kind of seen him, eh? 32 with his eyes in the backfield because of the play action. Then he got caught on that.
But they've got
Almost like a
tight,
comet route.
They've got a tight box for the Cougars, and we got a pitch.
54. 54.
Ooh, nice tackle.
Pitch to Cooper Barnes.
21 on the side.
That's a beautiful tackle by Jude Pearson.
Now right there, that outside run like that, read your keys. Number 3 cracked in. Come out of the slot, he cracked in. There's your read right there that it's going to be a run.
Ball is at the Cougar 28.
So that outside backer, eh?
The North Halton team seems to execute offensive line very well. Beautiful play and a lateral movement by
Very
Jude
disciplined
Pearson at
O-line,
the
eh?
yeah, very good.
Very disciplined O-line so far. It's kind of like watching old school Michigan football.
So there's a big cushion on that receiver up top, but
Oh, and he
like
bootlegs
they're
the
going
opposite way. He's looking for the corner route. He's got to throw that ball away.
sacked by number 22 for the Cougars, Braden
Now, in
Charbonneau.
Canadian football, they changed the rules so much. As long as he's outside the tackle box, he can throw the football away.
Correct.
They see that's a coaching right there. That's something the coaches need to talk to their quarterback about.
Charbonneau did a great job out of his DB
Containing the
spot
edge, eh?
to take that down. It looked like the receiver had a few steps.
Yeah. If he had any chance on that, he had to throw the ball a bit sooner, but didn't.
Yes.
Because the DB was in trail position anyways, but he was hip to hip, so he was right there to make a play. But that corner route closed pretty fast.
So Halton's opening it up a little bit here, going to the passing
third
game. Here
forever.
we got a pitch to the left.
Oh, slip.
Corin Stewart out there holds him up long enough
That's
to
a
make
great
the
tackle. That's a great tackle.
So that's a huge loss there, which looks like was.
And that run play will end the first
So that is the end of the first quarter. 3-0 Cougars.
3, North Halton Crimson Tide, no score.
So this looks like it'll bring up a long distance down coming up. We'll wait for the ball to reset and see what we have for down and distance.
Sir Abby yelling, punts hot, punts hot.
Yeah, it was a
Trust
nice
your
play.
punter.
Nice play by Corin Stewart, the defensive back on the
Absolutely.
right side. Did a good job stringing it out. The big back for North Halton got on the outside, and Corin filled that up and knocked them back for about a 7-yard loss.
His angle was fantastic. Yeah, it looks like they're expecting punt because we got Szymanski going back deep here. 3-0 game. Second quarter, it becomes a game of field position.
So we're looking about a 4th and 22. Halton's lined up for the punt. Szymanski's the deep man.
Looks to be about 22 yards.
Tyler's always great and fun to watch with the ball. Strength and power to be able to take it to the distance at any point. So if he can
Anytime
catch
he's-
this clean, we'll see if North Halton's done their research to see if they kick this ball directly to him or not.
He's that home run threat, eh?
Yeah,
You know,
and
you
there
got the
you can
thunder
s-
and lightning, he's the lightning. Oh, fumbled snap. He's got to get that off.
Beautiful
worked
play.
out well for the Cougars
Beautiful
there.
play by Brandon Benoit to not only get the penetration on that fumbled punt, but also to finish it up and get the tackle. Great job, Brandon Benoit, number 85. So this gives the Chatham Cougars great field position. We're about 11:55 left in the second quarter.
For the Cougars on that stop.
That 77's a big boy. Matt Taylor. I'm gushing
Yeah,
over the
Matt
size of some
Taylor
of
is
these
a
bantams.
new
Wow.
addition to the
Wow.
team.
Over at the North Halton 54-yard line.
So we're looking at first down from the 54-yard line. Looks like we've got Brandon Benoit in at running back.
Right now, as
Actually,
a coach.
this is a three-man backfield that with Lawton, Benoit, and Szymanski that Chatham's implemented last week.
Looks like we got a misassignment blocking there. I don't know about you, Coach, but right off the bat, I would have probably tested him. I probably would have went deep. Take a shot downfield, see what we got. The field position is on our side here.
Well, it'd be nice to get Cody Bully involved in
Yeah.
this game early
Give him
on
a touch.
too.
He's working hard out there. I mean, that number 80 is a big kid, right? And he's got some size on that corner, so
I think we're seeing some a little bit of quarterback exchange with the ball with Barco coming back here because either that or North Halton had a beautiful
weather
jump
issue.
on that play.
they're coming hard, eh?
Drew Barco under pressure.
Great pressure by Halton.
You think that was a design throw?
I think it was designed. I don't think it was designed to finish that way.
No. It looked like he was setting up the throw.
But it looked like his drops instead of a 5 or a 7. He's
Yeah.
only doing about a 1 or 2 step drop that limits the pocket. All of a sudden, any pressure they get on you.
Well, that's a sign right there. North Halton's pressuring the ball, right? So they're really getting some movement up the A gaps.
Let's see if they go to.
So there's that.
Szymanski gets the lost yardage back, which will bring up a 4th and 10. So we'll see what Chatham decides to do on this play.
It's that number 76 on North Halton. Number 76.
Tyler moves the ball just past midfield. Chatham-Kent will be facing with 4th
Michael
down.
Botanic, it looks like. Kid's playing pretty well right now.
So Chatham's bringing in the punt team. So 4th and 10, they'll be punting from the 54-yard line.
Just under 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Cougars still up 3-0. We got an update on the JV game yet?
I've got nothing. Beauty ball. If he catches it clean, he'll have
That's
some real
clean.
estate to go. You got to make sure they protect the
North Halton's
outside
gotta-
edges.
So no one wanted to block on North Halton.
Returned by number 11, Aaron Jewell. Number 29, Cameron Sanderson on the stop for the Cougars.
Still no update from the Brantford-Sarnia game for Pee Wee.
So Here we are, 1st and 10, 32-yard line. Looks like another pitch.
Nice tackle. Oh,
Pitch to Cooper Barnes on the far side.
Cooper Barnes doing an outstanding job for Halton here to gain extra yards on some hard runs. Chatham's going to have to tackle lower if they want to kill these runs and kill this momentum from North Halton.
Bring up 2nd down and 6 at North Halton 37.
my attention gets taken away from the enthusiastic fans we have here
Yeah,
today.
there's a few.
Mothers and dads out here watching their team. Oh, they call themselves the North Halton Crimson Tide, and they're running some power football just like the Alabama Crimson Tide. That's a nice tackle right there.
Beautiful tackle. Cameron Sanderson made the initial contact there. Great
That was
job.
a new play, eh? We haven't seen
it
that
was.
play yet. That's a nice little counter play. Oh, 3rd and 10. So question, is North Halton going to play it safe, or are they going to open up the playbook and maybe go for something? Maybe at the tight end? Maybe leak
We'll
one
see
of their
what Chatham
backs out
looks
to
to
the...
have done. They brought the DB in tight, and they've got Barco, the safety, playing over top on the last formation. Obviously now the receivers switch sides.
Oh, there it is. So he bootlegs.
Nice quarterback pressure.
Yeah, no blocking on that strong side, eh?
Quarterback did a great job to get rid of the ball. Could have been a lot worse than that. So we'll bring up a 4th and 10.
That's what we were
from
calling
there.
for there last series too, eh? When he didn't have that corner, just throw the ball
Yeah.
away. Live to see another day.
North Halton town face with a 4th down and 10 at their own 33.
So 4th and 10. I don't see any indication of a punt here.
Which is
Quarterback's
gutsy.
looking at his arm. So
Yeah.
Unless they got some sort of pooch option into their playbook. But it's gutsy if they're going to go for it in 4th and 10.
So receiver in motion. We'll see if they follow. They got 3 guys in motion coming to the left side.
Don't fall for it.
And
Oh, they had him and he got loose.
I'm not sure what the design of the play. We saw the motion going to the left side. He had an overload. He had receivers, but there was preliminary pressure real quick in the backfield, disrupted by Lawton. Couldn't finish, but a great play by the other defensive
who was the
players.
far side DN on that play for the Cougars? They really stayed home on that side, eh?
Yeah.
Tried to go bootleg left, it didn't work.
Yeah, it was
Switched
a-
the field position. That guy stayed responsible. That's what you need on the edge.
Yeah,
too,
I was a
right?
little worried when he went and rolled that back the other way that all the backside pursuit or
Yeah.
contain might be gone. But Chatham did a
I
great
forget the
job.
number, but I seen the North Halton guy over here on kind of like a 10-yard out or something. He was open.
So we got a 1st and 10 Cougars, ball on the 25-yard line, 7-10 with a running clock left to go, 3-0 Chatham.
24.
Torrance Stewart on the carry.
He's shifty.
Flag down.
He's got a nice little balance too when he runs.
We got a flag on the play.
75 on the stop.
See if we have a hold early on. The flag came from the ref. And judging by the reaction from North Halton, it is going to be against the Cougars.
Yeah. I saw the Crimson Tide there.
Yeah.
Clapping, so.
So a holding play will bring this back and give us a replay of 1st down. We'll be looking at 1st and 20.
Holding call does go against Chatham-Kent.
Looks like on number 70, Brennan Dodman. Dodman, a first-year Bantam star player for our Pee Wee team last year.
Cougars now have the ball at the Crimson Tide.
Yeah, we have his younger brother on our Pee Wee team, a grade 5, Carter Dodman. One heck of a football player too.
So we'll see if they look to utilize Bully here on a deep throw to see if they can get out of this hole.
I like where your head's at, coach. 'Cause it's exactly what I would do. And here we go. Again, his feet aren't set. He's
Headed for Cody Bully, number 80.
So yeah, his feet weren't set. Still a little bit dancing back there.
he looks a little nervous. Look at him. He's getting up and. Now, if that receiver keeps running that route, I mean, it might be a different story. He's a taller guy, so it's harder to get down. So you almost gotta aim that ball up, let him go get it, right?
Yeah, and Cody's an outstanding basketball player too. So
Let
those
him
jump
go get
balls
it, yeah.
should be an opportunity for him.
Especially when that cover 1 safety's out of the way. Let him go get it.
They'll go back to the
There it
same
is.
play deep.
Why do you keep
Pass intended once again for Cody Bully.
Number 94 kind of was like.
Now, there's two things on that play, people. DB beat him to the spot, so he had great positioning. But number 80, if he uses his size on that one, might be a different story. Might be a little winded. He's hands on his knees right now.
Well, we'll see if the Cougars keep it simple here and either just run a simple run play.
I like where the
or-
OC's head's at there, OA, with that one.
Yep, or we see Szymanski do something in the slot here on a quick post.
That's 25.
That's Rupert. That's a nice catch by Rupert.
Pass over the middle complete to Luke Rupert, number 25.
See, those are the kind of throws right there to get your quarterback confidence, eh? Those quick release, 3 drop, just get it out. Especially with the North Halton defensive line. They're getting pressure pretty quick, so just get that ball out quick. Hit the flats, nice little quick slant, something like that. Just offense is about movement, right? Like we talked about with our Pee-wees. Continuity, speed, moving. It's about timing. And
So we're looking at a 4th and 15, ball on the 29-yard line, 5.5 to go. We'll see if they look to use Szymanski in a quick post here. They're going deep. Great defensive play by number 11, Aaron Jules for North Halton. That's a turnover on downs, so it'll be Halton ball on the 29-yard line.
Jules knocked that pass
now, being the
down.
football guy that you are, you're looking at North Halton's defense with a cover 2, and then we've got 80 on ours on the Cougars splitting out
Ball
to
will
the
be
right.
turned over on downs. North Halton now
Maybe a
at
nice
their
little
own 29.
bootleg. We like to call it bucks. This is our code for bootleg. Bucks to the right, kind of get a one-on-one matchup here. Because we've got man coverage on this side, right?
Yeah, and they also can
And he
utilize,
almost played into the cover 2 almost, right?
and they can also try to attack those seams with Lawton, who's at the tight end spot, or Noble Stonefish
Yeah,
too.
exactly. Use those tight ends to make those safeties commit, move them up, right?
It's a good hard run. I mean,
Is that Franco again? Number 99?
Nope, number 11.
Number 11 this time? Aaron Jules?
Aaron Jules, who was the defensive back who broke up that last play. Now, nice hard run up the middle for 8, or off the right side for 8 yards.
Solid run.
Same formation we've seen all day. We've seen
Yeah.
some variances of obviously plays come out of it. But the reality is North Halton is running hard against the Chatham defense.
It's battles being won in the trenches right now.
Watch the little out pattern here.
Good defense.
Intended for 99, broke.
Pass intended for number 99, Owen Franco.
Good defense by Corin Stewart there. He read the play nicely. Stayed responsible with his man to the flat.
Pass up.
Yeah, looks like on the out pattern that 99 had some space. I don't know if that wasn't thrown a little earlier. It might have had a little better opportunity, but Corin Stewart did a good job closing
He stayed
the distance.
responsible. He kind of read that play right off the bat and just stuck with it.
Well, he catches that ball, he's got a lot of real estate when
Yep.
he turns it upfield.
Now, if I'm North Halton, I look back to that, but I look back to levels. I may have a tight end come out on the flat, maybe run that guy in a wheel route or something.
21 with the ball.
Oh, he got caught against one of his linemen.
Down on the carry.
Good penetration there.
Cameron Sanderson meets him in the middle.
Great play by Cameron Sanderson to stop that for no gain. So now we're bringing up a 4th down.
4th and
Looks like
half a yard, maybe?
looks
What do
like
you think?
Mr. James Clark wants the chains out there to do a measurement.
Do a measurement?
Correction on that. They are going to call for a measurement. There's also been some gain there.
About clock stop. We got 3:52 left in the second quarter. 52 seconds to the 3-minute warning. For Shepard.
Looks like he's short by just a little bit here.
Ball is short.
About 6 inches.
North Halton is now faced with a 4th down and inches at their own 39.
This will be interesting because North Halton's obviously had their way running up the middle and gaining 3, 4, 5 yards chunks. We're looking at Chatham calls a timeout.
Smart play, actually. He wants to really think about this because it didn't look like North Halton was going to set up for a punt. Looks like they're just going to go for it. So line up under center and follow your big boys. Push the wave for you.
So we've got 3 minutes, 52 seconds left. 4th and inches. Ball on the 39-yard line. It's been a close game.
Yeah, it's definitely
I think
definitely a game in the trenches.
Chatham's had some opportunities with the deep balls. North Halton hasn't had a chance to break anything big yet. Biggest play of the game, the catch by Lawton, which set up the early field goal.
I think North Halton has been simple game plan here. Is they want to run the football, they want to run it right down your throat, and then see how you react to that. It's man ball. We like to call it man ball.
Well, they've done a good job of it. They're getting yards
so
up
far.
the middle.
I'm really impressed with the O-line so far now.
And they have a nice package of throws out of this formation. It looks like a simple quarterback sneak, and it looks like he's got plenty of yards there, so that'll be a first down from the 40.
Safe play. Smart, safe call. It looks like the rain stopped. The sun's coming out now. Now the fans are going to have all that humidity.
That quarterback keeper is good enough for a first down. Ball is in North Halton's 41.
We'll see if Halton tries to come back to that little out pattern they tried earlier that I thought had an opportunity for success.
They seem very patient, eh?
That's a beautiful tackle.
So when Franco on the carry,
Jude Pearson again. Jude Pearson,
on the stop after gain of ball 1.
great linebacker, great lateral pursuit, hits hard, comes forward every play, does an outstanding job for the Cougars linebacker core. So a 3-minute warning.
We have reached a 3-minute warning in this half.
And it's almost time to challenge those two inside tackles for the Cougars. Number 77, Matt Taylor. And I can't see the other number from this distance, but
number 99,
99.
Lucas Miller.
There we go. Nice little penetration there.
55 is wide open.
He's keeping it.
That's going to be really close to the first down marker. It looks like he might have it by a little bit. We'll see if referee James Clark decides to bring out the chains. Well, looks like James takes the easy way out and gives him the first down.
Crimson Tide have a first down at their own 51.
Big play. Brought all the DB's corners out back deep in coverage and had opportunity to real estate in front of him for that quarterback.
He also had a guy open deep on a corner route as well.
You know, as simple as the formation is, they actually have a nice variance.
They have a good variance. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. It all starts with that O-line. That O-line's playing fantastic football right now. Now, way to stretch that out. 24. Now that's great fundamental football there. Number 24, Corn Stewart, the way he stretched that play out. 99, Franco for the North Halton Crimson Tide. Tried to catch that edge, and number 24 was not going to let him have it. That's a great job. You taught him that, didn't you?
Yeah, I wish. Franco looking for a face mask, and I think he's got a valid point.
Yeah, he
I think
does.
Corn had the mask a little bit, but no call.
Could even be a debate about a late hit, too. They were outside, but...
So we're looking at about a 2nd and 6.
2 minutes left.
From midfield, a true midfield, ball on the 55.
North Halton has one timeout left as well.
North Halton's success on the offense is really coming running between the tackles and throwing the ball. They haven't had a lot of success running on the outside except for on the bootleg.
Yeah, that's a snap infraction right there.
Flags down.
Well, from the booth, we caught that one. Looks like the refs are a little behind on that call. If I had a flag, I would have threw it, but I wouldn't have made it.
Yep, nope.
Nope.
Heads up play by 77, Matt Taylor, one of the new guys into for the Chatham team. Smart move that he did. That'll cost them 5 yards, and that'll bring up about a 2nd and 10.
Would you call that a false start?
False start penalty does go against North Halton. Backs them up 5 yards.
Pick it up.
Be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, once that ball's dropped.
He tripped. He stumbled.
Quarterback stumbled. Cougars are blitzing those A gaps hard.
They
You
are
see those
blitzing them hard.
middle linebackers coming hard on those A gaps. And I don't know if the goal is to have big Mr. Taylor, 77, open up space and allow him to follow through after.
Well, it could be dangerous, and I think what they're doing is they're blitzing that A gap because they're not getting great penetration from their D line, so they gotta. That offensive line for North Halton's playing really well, so they gotta kind of take that element out of the game, right? So
this brings up a 3rd and 15.
risky call with the defense, but it's the right move. It's the right move.
Yeah.
Force their hand, right?
So we'll see if they go to the air. We got a running clock with 1:45 left. North Halton's already showed that they're not afraid to go for it on 4th down. So
Cougars have changed their defense too. Now we got a little bit of a cover 1 going on. The spy with 80. Oh, there's that rollout again. Set that edge. Yeah, pass interference.
looks like pass interference on 25, Lucas Rupert. I thought
Nice
he had,
touch on that ball, eh?
it was nice touch. I thought that Szymanski was there. Rupert may not have seen him, was looking to recover, put the arms up, and made contact a little early. So unlike American football, that's not at the spot of foul.
C25, that's what I thought.
But it comes with an automatic first down.
Yeah.
North Halton will have a first down at midfield.
So we're back to midfield, 55-yard line, first down.
Minute and 14 seconds and counting left in the first
Chatham's
half.
got that box pretty full.
Ooh. He's got to tuck that football.
About 5 yards on that carry. Still probably too many yards if I'm the Cougars defensive coach on that play. You've got a loaded box and you're still getting 5 yards on a dive. I'd be concerned.
That'd be one of my halftime adjustments there is how you going to combat that offensive line. They're playing really well right now.
It's a little
So going
different.
trips right.
See if they come something to the backside here. No.
Quick screen.
21 with the ball.
Nice catch for about a 2-3 yard gain. Tackled by Jude Pearson again.
North Halton has a third down and 3 at the Cougar 46-yard line.
Everyone 50-50 in here?
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, we'll do. We'll take it on, Jake.
So big play here, 3rd and 4.
Better get this play off so they can get a
It looks
couple
like
plays.
another bootleg. They're throwing again, and 54's got some space. Looks like he's going to be short. Looks like he maybe gained a yard. Will bring up about a 4th and 2 with 22 seconds left.
Brandon Denlaw, number 85 on the stop for the Cougars.
22 seconds is a world of time here, Coach. It's trying to figure out what the right play call is. Now, it looks like North Halton called a timeout.
The fourth down and 1 about the Cougar 40.
How interesting is that North Halton's running these bootlegs almost on every throw, which is eliminating one half of the field
Yeah,
for their throwing. We have not seen this quarterback throw from the pocket yet.
they tried once, and he tripped over his own guy there back at the 40 there a couple plays before. So in this here, I mean, we're all different as coaches, but the previous play, do you give your quarterback 2 plays? Take advantage of the time, right? Let's go to this play, have this play backed up, ready to go.
Well, I think they've had success with the passing game. I think we'll see.
So what I mean is, like, you have your first play, you know, quarterback scramble. It looked like he was trying to go to that corner route again, but he scrambles. Do you have another play in place again because their offensive line's working hard? So maybe another quick power, another quick dive or something. 22 seconds. The clock stops anyways, right?
Yep, lots
then
of time.
take your time out. 22 seconds is an eternity of time in football. You know this, right? So
Well,
it's kind of
Really, they might be playing it to see if they can get a field goal if they
playing
got
it
a
for the
kicker.
field goal, right? So
No one's covered. Yeah, they're going to throw to 21, who's going to run the out.
he's got to get out of bounds. He's got to get out of bounds. If he's smart, he gets out of bounds.
So nice tackle to finish off there by Lawton.
Number 23 was some good pursuit on the backside there. Good job.
13 seconds left.
You're welcome. Good luck.
It looked like it was a design to start as the pass. Decent coverage downfield. We talked about the rollout eliminating half of the field. His receiver was downfield, was covered well by 24 Cord Stewart. Smart play by the quarterback. He had real estate. He took it and ran.
North Halton uses their second timeout.
Especially with a kid that's got feet like that, right?
And as a reminder,
Give him the
the
option.
safety bucket is making its way through the crowd.
Football's transitioning to the RPO offense anymore, right? Run pass options. So you need those athletes behind center that can, if the play breaks down, just uses his feet, takes it, and goes. Our generation, we're used to it. Vince Young was a good one back in US college football. And he just got cut from the Saskatchewan Roughriders too. Did you hear about that?
No, I did
He
not.
just got cut last night.
But I'm sure as a Michigan fan, you're very familiar with Vince Young.
I'm very familiar with Vince Young. Yeah, that gave me nightmares. Was not happy about that for the longest time.
So we got a timeout here. 12.9 seconds left. It is a first down. Down's not really going to be an issue here. We'll see what North Halton has in their bag of tricks. Another 10, 15-yard completion puts them in the area for a field goal attempt.
No guts, no glories, coach. I'd be going for it. Let's go. Let's try something here.
Because of the rollouts, I don't think we've really seen anything thrown in the middle third of the field. Everything's been on the outside thirds.
And I was just thinking too, like especially with this, because they keep staying in the same formations, except when they split out to a trips formation. Where's their screen package? A screen package would be great.
Well, so far they've gone the same direction, their overload. When they run their motion all one side overload, everything's going to that side, whether it's the bubble screen or whether they're just throwing out of that. But eventually they'll set something up for the backside.
Oh, it looked like he was ready to throw it, eh?
It's fumble. And Tyler Szymanski with a great tackle picks it up. 2.3 seconds left. That kills that drive. Let's see if the Cougars just decide to down this and get out of here at halftime with a 3-0 lead.
So the Cougars defense saw that one, so now they have to...
They call a timeout here.
you might as well use him. You can't carry him over the second half. So,
But I'm not sure I'd want to get too fancy here. I might want to get the ball quickly into Tyler and his big playability, see if he can take it all the way. But I don't know how
little
fancy I'd
sweep to
want
the
to
field
get.
side or something like that. Pitch to the field side. He,
I mean, the rally was a great catch.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for the fumble.
It was actually a great call. It was a good time for that call.
Yep.
Now the players got to learn on that one. Just get down. Get down.
Did you guys see, was it Szymanski that fell on it?
Yeah, it was.
And that play there, hopefully one of the coaches at North Halton's talking to that receiver. Just catch the ball, get down. Clock's going to stop. You don't have to get out of bounds because the clock stops inside 3 minutes anyways, and live to see another day. Try to do too much sometimes, right? Players try to do too much. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. It's the beauty of this sport we love. Going back to that Vince Young thing, I like how you slipped that in. Vince Young in Texas there. You got pretty clever on that one.
I could still see him running to the right, right end of the zone now. They're running the slot around to Szymanski. And this is what Tyler does and brings to the
This is what we
table.
just called, right? Exactly what
But
we wanted.
71's on him. We'll see if he's able to bring it.
And he's gone.
So we've got helmets flying at North Halton. This is exactly what we talked about earlier, what Tyler does as a big play.
Now, if I'm on the sideline with North Halton right off the bat, I'm identifying 32, Tyler Szymanski. I'm putting a spy on him. I'm not letting him beat us. There was 3 seconds left. And he just went 75 yards.
Yeah,
That should not happen. That's bad discipline on the defense. And the bright side, it gives you something to talk about. Make some halftime adjustments, but you got to put a spy on that guy.
Not to be lost, the blocking. Outstanding blocking
It's
by the
outstanding
Cougars
blocking. You're
to
right,
free that up. Tyler's speed allowed him to get through the linebacker and the safety core.
Yep.
But
Fantastic play
the line
call,
opened. The line opened that up.
No guts, no glory, right? It's football.
And we'll see if Tyler can finish off with the full 7 here. He's the one kicking the extra point. And it's blocked. So we're going to go into the halftime with a 9-0 Chatham-Kent lead. Chatham Cougars 9. North Halton Crimson Tide's going to be 0.
All right, looks like we're about to start the second half here in 32 seconds. Just waiting for Mr. Andrew Stewart to get back going here. I brought up a young man, Tyler Lavens, from our Pee Wee team. How's it going, Tyler?
Good. You?
Good. Not too bad, thanks. So how you liking the Bantam game so far?
It's very interesting.
Yep. Your brother plays, doesn't he?
Yep.
Yep. So what do you think? You like watching your bigger brother play?
Yeah, I like how Tyler Szymanski got a touchdown again.
That was nice, eh? With 3 seconds left, that's what we were talking about. It was quite the play.
I thought I got it planned out. There's another player on North Halton that was right beside him. I thought he would have had a chance, but then Tyler ran up and passed him.
Shifty, eh?
Yeah.
Let's get to more important business. Did your brother make it to the school dance on Friday? Do you have any details of your brother's school dance you want to leak
Was it a
out
prom?
to Kojiko? No, just
clue.
grade 8 year-end dance. Grade 7,
Oh, grade 8
8.
dance.
Yeah.
I remember those. Back in my day, it was the Y dances.
Yeah, he does not want to leak details. He knows better.
Lips are sealed, eh? No leaking.
My brother hasn't done it yet, so.
Well, that's coming up because we're in mid-June. So if everybody's not familiar, this is young Tyler Lavens. He plays on the Pee Wee travel team. He's a slot receiver, wide receiver for me in our squad. He's playing really well this year. He's a young man in grade 5. He's still got some room to grow, so next year he'll be returning Pee Wee player, which is exciting for this program to have these young kids coming up the ranks, and eventually he'll be on the field playing Bantam, then JV, and maybe varsity as he gets older, right, young man?
That's CFL.
Then CFL, yeah,
Exactly.
CFL. Perfect.
That's what I want to do when I'm older.
You gotta work hard, eh? We talked about that from the beginning.
You say if you want your spot, you better earn it.
Earn your spot, and how do you get that?
Try your hardest.
You work hard in practice, right? And you fall in love with practice, just like we talked about from the beginning. Remember in February?
Yep.
That was the first speech I gave you guys, fall in love with
The
practice.
one time when I got told to push it, I laughed like 3 people,
Yep, you gotta push yourself.
and I felt like throwing up after, but then I said, I can do this.
So how does it feel to be doing a little broadcast on Coach Go TV? You like that?
Yeah,
Yeah?
pretty neat.
Don't have to be nervous, eh? It's good.
No, it's not.
Get used to it. It's all part and parcel of football.
Yep. And that will happen when you're over through the conferences. Like,
Yep.
they ask you questions about your team and all the coaches.
So Tyler, looks like Chatham's going to get the ball here. We'll see if the North Halton team has learned their lesson in getting the ball to Szymanski.
Almost worth kicking it away from him.
If they get it to Szymanski, I feel that if North Halton knows what they're going to go through.
Oh, it's an onside kick.
Outside, Neil.
Nice
Yeah.
play by Lawton.
Good hands there. Good hands,
Yeah.
number 23.
Good thought.
North Hall with an onside kick. Covered by number 23, Trevor Lawton.
No, he's good. He's good.
Chatham ball, first down, 48-yard line. Start of the third quarter here.
Big thanks to Tyler Lavens there from our Pee Wee squad. Eh? It's nice to see those young kids get an opportunity like that, even speaking into the mic. Oh, got a bad snap there.
Ball is loose on the ground. Drew Barco is able to fall on it.
Cougars struggling to get some continuity on offense here. Trying to shake the cobwebs off Mr. Barco, and
On that play to bring up second down and 15 from the Cougars' own 42.
it's going to set up a second and 16-17 here.
A lot of
Probably
pressure
not the
on
way
them.
they wanted to start the second half.
Puts a lot of pressure on your defense when you need to. That's the bad thing being a one-touch home run hitting type team, is
Flags down.
I always believe to be a successful offense, you need those 6, 7, 8 minute drives
Yeah.
and then points, right? You can't rely on the one-touch home run.
Well, the
football.
big play will difficult to survive long term on the
Yeah,
big play.
it's not something you want to hang your hat on for the entire season.
We'll see what we get here. It looks like they're going to march that against. Oh, it's going against Halton, so it looks like Chatham will get the yards back that they lost on the
Offside call does go against
Barco tackle. So we're looking at a 2nd and 11.
5-yard penalty puts the Cougars.
We got back to 2nd and 11 here. Looks like the North Hall coaches didn't agree with that. Call. No. Got to protect that edge. You got to give him time.
Drew Barco under pressure.
Got to give him time.
Tough play. The staple of this offensive line that we gave a lot of credit to on the last second play by Szymanski. A little bit of a jailbreak there. Great play, North Halton. They've come out. They needed to change things up a little bit. We're looking at a 3rd and 18.
Always a testament to good coaching. Halftime adjustments, eh? Halftime adjustments.
I don't know what's in the playbook for 3rd and 18. And it looks like it's a deep throw to Bully.
He's got to keep running his route. Keep running his route.
Yeah, you know, I think Bully has that. I think we've seen him a few times. Great athlete, but maybe a good idea to keep running hard on the rest of that route.
Especially when he's got the size.
So
Looks like
this-
it was Steve Petrus playing the safety there. Steve Petrus.
Incomplete pass will bring up a 4th down for the Cougars at their own 40-yard line.
So this is going to be a punt.
And I'll let them sit in my chair.
So Rupert's the deep man. Rupert's eligible to get on that ball. He does not have to give yards. That's a live ball for Rupert.
So they're going to call no yards.
Tyler Szymanski on
It's a ticky-tacky call. We had one in the Pee Wee game as well that I wasn't
there are flags
wasn't
down at
thrilled
the
with,
end of
but
that one.
Well, the problem is Rupert was eligible behind the punter to get on that ball. Unfortunately, number 60 Parker Levens was not, and decided that he would jump on it. Chatham may have had a good opportunity to get that ball if Rupert had been the one to jump on it. So no yards will give him another 10 yards here. And that's great field position. You know, we're in Bantam football. No yard should be well known by all these kids. So that's going to be give great field start here at the inside the 50 for North Halton.
It's like you saw on Wednesday again, except this time it's 5.
it's a good field position for North Halton to start off here.
7-1.
And see if this gets string out. Great job by 54 for North Halton to turn that upfield.
Cooper Barnes on the carry. Luke Rupert with the stop on the far side after gaining about 3.
Gain of about 3.
You don't mind those kids. It's great.
Second down and 7 for North Halton at the Cougar 48.
I mean, they'll be telling all their friends they'll eat that stuff. Just over 9 minutes left in the 3rd quarter here.
Ooh, he's got space.
Now that's some good pursuit. It's a good run, but number 25, is that number 25 on the Cougars?
99 on the run.
Rupert.
On the run for North Halton.
Touchdown saving tackle there by Luke Rupert.
Yeah, we're seeing, here we go again. We're running between the tackles and our D-line's not making any contact. He really broke through the linebackers and the D-line untouched. Great blocking by North Halton. Great speed by the running back for North Halton as well.
That's those power one-cut run football running backs, right? I mean, he made it into the box and he cut it out to the right.
That's what we've seen with North Halton today is they've got strong running backs.
Yeah, strong offensive line too.
Strong offensive line, decisive running backs. They hit the hole and hit it hard, and they'll take what the defense gives them.
$130.
So we'll see if they're going to bring anything to the backside here. Again,
Oh, another one dive up the middle again.
they're testing the middle of that Cougars defense, and they're having a lot of success.
Now, who's that coach in the black there? He's very enthusiastic in
Bring
practice.
up a 2nd down and 4 at about the Cougar 9.
That's defensive coordinator Paul John Pearson.
That's Pearson, yeah.
Jude Pearson's dad has done a great job with this defense. Takes it very personal when they score. So I'm sure he's not really thrilled what's going on right now.
He's very enthusiastic. I love him at practice.
It looks like he's made some adjustments on the interior of that line and went with a little more mobility. Uh-oh.
Throw that ball. Now, if
So
he
he-
continues that bootleg and it doesn't blow up on him there, he had the guy wide open on what seemed like a dig route in the end zone there.
Yeah, great job for the North Halton quarterback to even get anything out of that because he looked like he was going to lose yardage.
Good job on the defense too, staying home.
After all that, no gain on the play is going to bring up a 3rd down and 4 from the Cougar 9.
bring up about a 3rd and 4 here. It's just under 7 minutes with a running clock. 9-0 Cougars. North Halton marching. Here we go. Poor tackling again. He was had with about a 1-yard gain. We're going to see if he gets close to this as a first down or not. It looks like they're going to
Call for a measurement.
Hugh Pearson on the stop. Referees are calling for a measurement. And while we have this break in the action, I do have the winning 50-50 ticket up here, number 5123408.
So we're going to bring this out here.
3408. Come on up to the booth and claim
We're going to either have a 4th and 1 or a first down. Really attacking the interior of the defensive line, linebacker core. Looks like he's going to be a little short, half a yard maybe. But Chatham should be worried. They're beating them up in the middle of the line.
I would not go away from it, Coach. I would just attack the middle of the A gap and run it right up. This is where that heavy package comes into play, that goal line package. Overload one side and run the football.
So we've got about 4th and half a yard. It's a huge play. Still lots of time in the game, but look for a quarterback sneak. We've seen that earlier as well from North Halton. Quick, easy. And there it is, quarterback sneak, right up the gut on the right side.
Now they're going to give it to him.
That should be a first down.
5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0.
Quarterback sneak is good enough for a first down.
So we're first and goal from the 4. You know,
First and goal.
North Halton's come out this 3rd quarter and run it down the throat of the Cougars, all on the interior.
No reason why to go away from it. So it looks like we got design rollout to the quarterback.
Touchdown. You know, I thought Benoit 85 had him in the backfield.
There. Poor tackling. Now, North Halton's offense, it's nothing too extravagant. They do a lot of the same stuff, the same formations they line up.
Execution.
It's execution. Yeah, it all starts up front with good blocking, and their offensive line's playing outstanding. I'm impressed extremely with their offensive line right now. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, they've come out and made a
They're ready
statement
to
to the
play.
Cougars right on. I mean, you take away Szymanski's last-minute play, last-second
different
play,
ball
and this
game,
is a
right?
completely different game. And
Now it comes back as a sports guy, you know, that play right there.
yep, and
It
we
could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing, you know. Does North Halton, does that play come back to bite North Halton as the game?
and it's blocked. So that's a big one because now we
That's a
still
big one,
maintain
yeah.
a three-point lead here. 9-6 Cougars, 5:23 to play in the 3rd quarter.
Now will North Halton try the onside again? Will they pooch it to keep it away from Szymanski? We're about to find out here shortly.
So Coach Barco is going to want to get some action here going quick and early and some success out of this run game. I don't know if they don't try to steal some early chunks of yards here in the running game. Maybe even get Szymanski the ball a few more times and see if he can break it again.
If I'm out there, Coach, I'm putting the ball in Szymanski's hands and making North Halton stop me.
Well, the last kickoff we saw a onside kick. They've already seen what 32 can do when he has the ball. We'll see if this is a shorter pooch kick.
Yeah, pooch to the right, second level there. Spot right in between your deep guy and they pooch it the opposite way. All right, so it's good hands. Good hands there. Got to secure that
that's-
football.
It's one of the running backs, Kai Leak, with nice hands there to solidify that. But you can see they don't want to put that ball near Tyler Szymanski's hands at the back. Now, I'm a little surprised they're kicking it so
To that
shallow.
side, yeah. I mean, if I was going to pooch it, go to the opposite side of the field.
There is a soft spot in the center of that kick return unit.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see if they go back to the run game here.
Well, we got a tight football game here in the third quarter. Under 5 minutes left.
Kylie Chandler looks like one of his first actions here at running back. Tough runner.
Oh.
Takes what he gets.
Kylie Chandler on the carry.
That was actually blocked pretty well, actually.
Yep. Hey, North Halton's turned it on. Solid tackling,
really well.
solid execution on the offense.
Gain of a couple on the play, ignoring up 2nd down and 8.
Number 11 on the stop.
Aaron Jewell on the stop for North Halton.
Indians won both in Minnesota's now. The Indians won both in.
I wonder if they're going to try to get this ball to Tyler again.
There it is right there on like a little counter play.
Szymanski on the carry.
Looked like a late hit a little bit. I thought I heard a whistle, but
Now, one
Yeah.
adjustment they made here, they now have young Barco coming out of the pistol, it seems, instead of under center. So they may want to get the ball out quicker, get the offense moving quicker.
Cougars now face the 3rd down and 13 at their own 47.
this is not the way the Cougars wanted to open up this third quarter here. Looking at a 3rd and 13.
And another back under center. Little quick.
Looks like a quick out. Rupert's got it. Rupert has some nice speed. He's going to gain back half the yards.
But no pass
So
by
we'll see what
So
Chatham
decision
chooses to
time,
do.
right at the center yard line here. So
Yeah, it looks to bring it up about a 4th and 6,
See what,
4th and 7.
Coach Barco wants to do here.
Ethan Cooper forces him out of bounds on the
I would punt the ball. I don't see big
Absolutely.
play opportunity out of North Halton.
Chatham-Kent is faced with a 4th down.
I'd
I
move
agree
the
with
field
that.
position and I'd punt it away.
9-6 game, close game like this, it's all about field position.
It looks like Coach Barco might agree. He's got some substitutions going on. You know, another thing to look for is Tyler running with the ball on the fake if he can get the block. But we'll see if we can get a good clean snap. This is a big play. There's a 5 yards getting back. This may change what Chatham decides to do. It looked like
So we got North Halton lined up in the neutral zone. That's a good tackle there.
beautiful tackle, 85, Brandon Benoit. We'll see what this does. This 5 yards is going to bring up
5
a
yards,
4th
still
and
gonna keep
2.
them short. 4th and 2, that might change the game plan here.
What would you do, Coach?
Well, let's see what Mr. Clark here is going to call. So we got offside. I'd punt the ball. I know Szymanski's a one-touch home run hitter, but in a tight game, I like to pin North Halton back, and I trust Szymanski's legs. So I'd punt the ball, but I'd give him an option. How about that?
And I agree.
I'd give him an option because you know what? I do want to change that field position.
Well, it looks like they're going
So they're going to
for
go for it now. So
Late. Looks like we got some
maybe they're going to try to
substitution.
draw him offside. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that call, but
Brandon Miles. 55 North Halton.
so we just got an update. The JV squad beat the Sarnia Sturgeons 24-14 on the road. It's a great win for the JV. So there's the as we were just talking about.
We talked about field position.
Yeah, and we just gave it away.
And we'll see what North Halton does. They may be wearing out the middle interior defense here and see if
Absolutely.
they continue to run it up.
It's one thing a good offensive line does. It wears everybody down. Got a little toss. We have to call that Tom. Little toss.
Well, that's a 5-yard carry. Again,
4.
North
5
Halton's
yards.
keeping it simple.
4 down
and they're
football.
successful.
5 yards on a run is very important.
Well, to say
Ball is at the Chatham-Kent 45-yard line. 2nd down and
so
6.
the first week, 7 plays 2, 6 plays 3, 5 plays 4, 1 gets a bye, and after that you have 4 teams left. If there's one
We were
division,
wondering how that was going
one
to
division is 5 teams, so 5 plays 4, 3 get a bye. And the team with 6 plays 3, 5 plays 4, the other 2 get a bye. first week of playoffs, and they helped.
There's that counter play again. Ooh.
As soon as he goes backwards,
Now forward progress was stopped.
Here's the problem. You don't blow it,
You
kid
don't
gets
blow
hurt,
it. Yeah.
parents complain. You
Yep.
blow it, forward progress stopped.
so
We had two plays like that in the Pee Wee game that kind of. I understand why they do it, but at the same time, it's one of those ones as a coach where you still kind of
Yep.
lose your mind over it, right? Because you're always thinking what could have been. You're always thinking about what could have been.
We've got a 3rd and 11. There's a minute and a half left here, running clock, 9-6. It's a big series for North Halton, big series for the Cougar defense, who I'm going to assume is getting tired.
Now
this
here's-
offense hasn't been on the field very long.
Here's where you play field position again too.
Ooh, ooh.
Now, even though he missed that tackle, that was a great play by that backside corner
Yep.
because he disrupted that play. That was an awesome play. That was really, really great to see.
We got pressure on the quarterback right out of the gate.
Timing that play.
Did a great job getting the ball off. Great catch. Missed tackle, but we also had some additional pursuit. And great job for the Cougars for not watching and just hoping his teammate made the tackle.
It's one thing these running teams will do, eh? The big offensive line, they'll lull you to sleep. They'll make the game boring.
Yep. Now, so we're looking at 4th and 14, 30 seconds left.
schedule turned out right. They did.
We'll see, because this isn't, to me, I'm a dive player,
Now,
off tackle.
another questionable.
Here's the bootleg. Corin Stewart's alone on coverage.
You got to throw that football away.
Well, you just lost another 4 or 5 yards on a 4th down. You at
No.
least got to dump that ball.
Both coaches on both teams are going to learn field position, punt that football.
Yeah. Well, and the way
Punt that football.
the way the Chatham offense is stalled, I would play the field
You
position
make
game.
you make a good point, but at least instead of starting at the 51 on the North Halton side, you put them back to the 30, make them go the distance, right?
Yeah.
They already forfeited the game. And they were home.
So there's some subs coming in here.
60's new.
Well, he just said Salisbury.
Parker Lavens.
Yeah, Brandon Benoit's back in the backfield.
So we got injuries. We're just playing everybody.
Brandon Benoit, fast runner, very tough.
Number 1's new as well. Cameron Lavelle, is it?
That was 85 on the run.
Brandon Benoit on the carry.
All right, so we're going in the fourth quarter.
Gain about a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 9.
Chatham Cougars up 9-6 over the North Halton Crimson Tide.
Because nobody passed.
Well, there were more penalties in
The other game, too, obviously, they-
As I look at my phone for the Pee Wee updates, I'm wondering if the North Halton Sarnia game was delayed because of all the inclement weather coming up.
Possible. It did look like it was heading north of
Yeah, they did.
where we are now. Benoit still in the backfield. Szymanski in the right slot.
They like to move him around. Eh?
Bully and Rupert. So, nice catch, Tyler Szymanski.
He still looks a little nervous in the pocket, eh? He looks unsettled.
Yeah, he's jittery. That's going to rotate the field 180 here as we go into the 4th quarter. So got some good yardage back. The way these teams have chosen not to punt, this is going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Now, will this come back to haunt both these teams here with the neglect for the field position part of the game? That's the tough part. Me personally, Coach, I'm punting that football.
No, this one was right.
Coming in the 4th quarter, we're going to have a couple guests here, too. We're going to have Brett Killens from the Pee Wee travel team. Get a little moment to speak. And if we have time, Trevon Smith's going to come in and talk about what it's like being a tailback and a fullback in our offense.
At the North Halton's 43-yard line.
So they got the chains fixed now.
Big play. 3rd and 4, 12 minutes left.
Huge play.
Momentum has got off the Cougars bench and walked over and sat on North Halton's. So they need to build some continuity on this offense.
Vaughn's in one of them, too.
It's a quick pass to Bully.
Quick screen.
And Bully's got great speed.
And he's got the sideline. That was an excellent play call. Excellent call. Excellent call. We were talking about that in the first half. They got man coverage on him on the outside. Get him the football.
Yep.
Aiden McVeigh on the stop.
He's got that speed, getting the football in space, let him do his thing.
And he had the sideline. He had one guy to beat.
Yep.
Great job by North Halton to bring the tackle down, but that's a big play. They needed that. So we're looking at first down from the 20.
In the ambulance.
For who? Well, just say for who.
More details.
Yeah.
So we've got Szymanski in the slot, Rupert at wide R, Bully at wide R, and looks like Corin in the backfield.
This is 24.
Not a lot of room there for Mr. Stewart.
Corin Stewart on the carry. Cooper Barnes on the stop.
Oh, there's another great
There they are. There's 17.
Loss of about 5 on that play. It's going to bring second down and 15.
Cougars O-line struggling a little bit to get the helmet on helmet here for some blocking. That lost 5 yards, so we're looking at a 2nd and 15.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we got young Brett Killens with us from the Pee Wee squad. Brett, welcome. First time watching a football game in the booth like this, Brett?
Yes.
Talking nice and loud to the mic, okay.
Yes.
So what do you see out there, Brett? A young 32, Tyler Szymanski running the football. Now, your older brother plays for the Bantam team squad, isn't that correct?
Yes, it is.
Perfect. How's he like it so far?
He likes it a lot.
Gain of about 3 on the play. It's going to bring up third down and 12 for the Cougars.
So we got third down about 12 here with 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So what'd you think of our football game earlier, Brett?
I thought it was a well-played game.
Mm-hmm.
The other team was a tough team, but we pulled through.
Yes, we did. It's about playing 4 quarters, eh, Brett?
Yes.
Well, this is a big 3rd and 11 here. We'll see if they decide to keep it on the ground. They're going to throw it, and they're going deep to Rupert. It looks like Rupert ran the wrong. I don't know what happened there. Rupert, again, what we saw earlier, looked like he was running a post, and the ball went out.
Miscommunication, because he threw into double coverage. He threw into double coverage there, so.
And Rupert's down. He's hurt, and they rolled an ankle over there.
Pass was intended, number 25, Luke Rupert.
Go ahead. Announce the
Injury
time.
timeout on the field.
So we got an injury timeout. So what do you see out there, Brett? Give us your football analytics here. What do you see out there? Don't be nervous. Just talking into the mic, okay?
Good close game.
Yes.
Close
Good
game.
close game. North Halton's done a good job making adjustments in the second half.
Yes, I have.
It's a big, we're looking at a 22-yard field goal attempt if Chatham decides to take it. Ball looks like it's in the center of the field.
Now, if you're the coach in this one, Brett, what would you do? Would you take the field goal? Would you trust your kicker, or would you design some play and go for it? Now, keep in mind, if the play don't work, now North Halton gets the ball back, right? So put on your coach's hat, young Brett. What would you do?
So I asked her about the team.
I'd try to get as many yards as I can towards the touchdown line.
Okay.
Make it so it's less closer for them to.
So you're going to play the field position like Coach and I have been talking about for a while, even if you don't trust your kicker for the field goal, eh?
Yes.
Well, we'll see if they decide to go for the field goal attempt here. Like I said, the ball's in the middle of the field. You're looking at about a
Looking at the out-of-town scoreboard, Chatham's at the JV level. Chatham-Kent Cougars 24, Sarnia Sturgeons 14. That is the final.
So we just got the update. Our JV squad won. It's good.
This looks like they're going to go for it. We got Bully on the outside. Lawton at the tight end spot's a place to watch and see if Barco's got time. He's going deep to Bully.
These do not.
This is a jump ball.
Drew Barco once again airs that ball out.
Now that was
Bully on the far side.
the right play call. Just a little underthrown, I think. That ball's got to be to the back corner and keep going.
I think I would I would have went for the punt.
Something
Tried
quicker?
for the single.
Yep.
Now I'm at a 2-point. The field goal becomes irrelevant because
Yep.
now I'm up 10.
Now they have to score, right? Personally, I did the same thing. Now, if it's 3rd and 12, it's not a bad play call, but that ball's got to be thrown to that back pylon if you want that play to work correctly, especially with a big, tall wide receiver like that. What do you think, Brett? What do you think? Go for the punt, try to get the single point?
It's like some miscommunication on the number of people out there.
We got a new player in coming in, number 2.
Yeah.
Ethan Chenier Lanes out there lined up at cornerback, so everybody's getting some run here today.
Here's a pitch. We gotta have to seal that. Chenier got.
Nice little, he missed the tackle, but that was a nice little play there, number 2.
So Chenier did a great job. You know, Shania Lane, actually a fantastic player. Coach Pearson will defensively put him at defensive tackle. Regardless of his stature, he does an outstanding job of breaking through there for quarterback pressure.
Speed, eh? Speed, speed, speed.
So they look like they've switched a little bit here.
I'd like to thank young Brett Killens coming in, give him an opportunity to talk on the broadcast here. Seemed a little nervous. He's a good kid.
Beautiful.
Oh, way to stick with that tackle. That's a good job
Cameron
there.
Sanderson did a great job, locked him up. Thought he was going to break free. 99 has done an outstanding job for Owen Franco for North Halton to break some of these, but Sanderson did a great job with the final wrap up.
It was good to see Lucas Miller, number 99 on the Cougars, stick with that play. It was a good job.
Must have bought him another source.
So North Halton's backed up. We got third and about 8. Let's see what they got there. Number 11 motioning out to the left side.
Number 11's the new receiver in right now. It looks like it's an option for the quarterback to run or throw. And he got finished out, and looks like Barco with the tackle.
Does it look like a broken play to you?
Looked like a design option to allow him to throw or to run.
Even Burrows on the carry, tried the far side of the line.
He looked like the quarterback was loading for a throw and decided to tuck it back down and run. So here we are. We talked about field position, right? Fourth and down, ball on the 25-yard line. It's 4th and 6.
You can't go for this.
7 minutes is an eternity in Canadian football.
This is where the analytics and statistics of football come into play. What's the percentage that you're going to complete this play and get a first down? Very low. Very low.
So
It
we'll
looks
see
like
if they
they're
go to
lining
the
up for
outside
it.
edges. There's the bootleg. Quarterbacks. Oof.
They had the right play call. That was the first down, so that's gutsy. But
Yeah,
now
I
the
don't-
ball's turned over.
Yeah, and I don't know if 55 had a drag coming across, a deep drag that he came across, but he was open.
That's a nice play call, but now they put the ball back in the Cougars' hands with a short field, and this is where a player like number 32, Tyler Szymanski, or a young man like number 24, Corin Stewart, with that speed. This is where solid running backs come in. They're ready to go. Now, right now, if I'm out there, coach, I may even take that shot to the back of the end zone to number 8, Cody Bully again. Right off the bat, first down, why not? Give it a shot, right? Maybe go at a pistol, get that ball out quick.
Oh,
And you go backwards.
Corin Stewart with nowhere to run.
looks like it's Stewart down.
Ethan Cooper on the stop.
Oh, there's a flag. We'll see if that's a little.
Looks like we got some unsportsmanlike going on there. He got up. Good job. Sort out the penalties here.
They've already come down, so it's
Objectionable conduct, yeah, that's what I'd say too. I think somebody said.
If this is against Chatham, this is a huge penalty.
Yep.
We're already looking at 2nd and 20. They go back another 15. This is huge. See if we can hear what the call here
So it
is.
sounds like Mr. Barco, Coach Barco, thinks it's against North Halton.
On
Yep.
both sides.
On both sides, offsetting penalties.
Okay, so it'll be second down. So how many did you have the first half? We should see the 3, 4, 5. 3 on that. 25. 25.
What's the number on green? Did you get that?
Objectionable conduct calls do go against each team. They will offset.
I thought he said 11.
So we're looking at about 2nd and 20. 6 minutes to go. I mean, there's a ton of time left. Field position in Chatham's favor, but they're going the wrong way. The offense has sputtered in the second half.
Connor said he said 41, and that's why the coach is losing his mind against his son.
So as they sort out the penalties here, we got 6 minutes, 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Chatham-Kent Cougars 9, North Halton Crimson Tide 6. Couple minutes here, we're going to have another guest, Trevon Smith from the Pee Wee Cougars after a big victory today, 18-6 over the Oakville Titans. Trevon's a fullback for our offense. He's a good young man. Let's see what the Cougars go back to here.
So trying to see what we've got here. Charbonneau offers some speed on the left outside at the wide receiver spot. This is
And there's
looks
that
like
quick,
the bully again.
that quick hit again. And he's gone.
And that's what Cody offers is from the speed.
Now you'd think North Halton would adjust to that play because it's what started this drive, and then they go right back to it.
Well,
Stick to what works.
when you got legs like a giraffe, you don't have to
Yeah,
take too many steps
I mean-
to gain ground. But great job by Cody. Did a great play call.
And finally, young Barco's got those feet set. See, it makes a difference when you set your feet as a quarterback. You get that ball off nice and quick, nice tight spiral. Especially on a day like today when you got that wind gusting every once in a while. You got to make sure that's a nice tight
Well,
ball.
If you've got the speed of Cody Bully, who's the outside receiver, all he has to do, if he gets that sideline, is beat the one DB covering
Yep.
him. Nope. So here we are, 5:58 left. Big play by Cody Bully and Drew Barker with a beautiful hitch pass. Bully did the rest, bring it in the rest of the way. 15-6 with just under 6 minutes to go. It's going to be North Halton ball. They're going to have to open this up a little bit. I don't know if they can keep running between the tackles over and over. This stop's going to be big here on the kickoff.
This is a big possession, too, for both squads. Chatham-Kent gets a stop, milk the clock, secure the victory. North Halton, the pressure's got to be on here. A little bit of urgency. So are they going to escape from their run game, open things up a bit, or are they going to stick with what's been working so far?
So we got a late man out.
Szymanski's kicking.
Drop it just over the platoon as a first one.
Nice catch. Let's see, he's coming up the middle. There's a missed tackle. Slow him down.
Looks like we're just at, 47, 46-ish yard line right now, North Halton.
So here's where we go. North Halton's going to have to open the offense, or they're going to just
They
keep
have
running
to.
between.
They have to.
And they've had success running in the middle, but they've also been fortunate to have success throwing the ball.
So what do you do here, Coach? Down 15-6, 5:52 left, both timeouts. Clock stops under 3 minutes. Canadian football. What are you doing here?
Well, 6 minutes is an eternity in the Canadian rules in the clock system. Looks like the referees are talking to both captains.
Sorting out some sportsmanship here.
Maybe Mr. James Clark, the head official, telling them to keep it calm and play clean.
So, do you stick with what's been working? Running the football, a little power football, or do you open
Well,
up the play?
Halton's had big play opportunities where they either dropped the ball or was just thrown ahead of the receiver a yard
Yeah,
or two.
that dropped to 55 on that nice little corner route or that dig route. That might come back to haunt them here. Let's see what they got.
So
A
we
little
can
bit
see-
different formation here where they've got little deuce or twins to the right side.
Get somebody on the line, yeah, thank you.
There you go.
They had 7 guys in the backfield. I
Ooh,
So
Tyler
wrong read.
baited him a little bit.
Wrong read. He had a guy on the sideline. So there's the first time we've seen that formation, a 1-by-2 look with a split back.
I like it.
Quarterback out of the shotgun. It's
Quarterback
probably
can
something
throw.
they should have went to in the first half, eh?
North Halton is now faced with the second down.
Personally, I would have shown the Cougars that package as well. Make them defend everything.
That's who it was like. Wow. You could see him coming flying on there like
Now this is going to be key is for the D-line, which might be tired from the last few drives, is to be able to put pressure on this quarterback. They've gone back to their staple offense now.
Yep.
on you there.
You have to play Forest City and Sarnia.
And it looks like it's going to be a pitch.
Sarnia's today.
Barco.
Oh, Bantam's right.
Well, Barco did a great job to seal it.
Yep.
They have to have a bye.
Missed the tackle, but did a great job to hold it back and allowed his teammates
Those corners
to
and
finish the-
halves, even if they miss that tackle, as long as they make contact, it slow them down just a bit. You got your mates coming from the backside.
They should really still have to have a bye week. They have to travel to Forest City and Sarnia.
Yeah. I think it is in that order for City and
So Barco's out, Bully's in at the less defensive back spot. Looks like they've softened up a little bit with 22 Charbonneau and 32 Szymanski at the safety spot. see if these linebackers continue to put pressure on or drop back in a bit of an umbrella.
So they're back to their standard formation with a nice tackle. Who was that?
Beautiful
Again in the
tackle,
backfield?
Brandon Benoit.
Wow, nice tackle, Brandon.
Who's made a few great tackles. So I don't know on a fourth down if I would have run a pitch like that. I like the receiver set they had out there a few minutes ago.
I'm not sure why they got away from that. That 1x2 set with the split back and the quarterback in the pistol. It gives the Cougars defense another look, right? It spreads the field out more because you got to cover the whole field now. So
the receiver's in tight. We're going to motion to the right side. We haven't seen anything come off the backside yet when the receiver's in motion. So we'll see if this
I think this is going to be a punt.
does anything
Nope.
for 59. 59 might be. That's a jump ball. That's Charbonneau. Just go down with the ball.
Brady Charbonneau intercepts that pass.
So I'm not sure what was going on there. Well, we got a break in the play. We got another little special guest here, Trevon Smith. Welcome, Trevon.
Welcome. Thank you.
So how you doing today?
Good, and you?
Not too bad at all, thanks.
Charbonneau is forced out of
So if
bounds.
the audience isn't familiar, I'm Trevon, plays fullback for the Pee Wee travel team after a big victory today, 18-6 over the Oakville Titans. Coach, anything you want to say to Trevon as you sit here?
Great hard running today. Great blocking. I thought you guys did an excellent job against a tough Oakville team. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So give us a little play-by-play here, Trevon. Your first time doing this?
Yep.
So speak nice and loud into the mic. And we got the Cougars on offense, so anything you see here?
Looks like too many men, maybe. I see
Oh, they
Corey
had to
Stewart
make an
running
adjustment
off.
there.
10.
So know me as a coach, Trevon. What do you think I'm going to do with 3 minutes left in the lead?
Kylie King, number 10.
Probably how far you're up by run the
He's a
ball.
couple on the play.
Clock's on our side, right? So we're going to run the football.
Yep.
Yeah, we keep running the football. We can play the clock. We can secure this victory, and we can get off the field and go celebrate Father's Day, right? And get something to eat.
Yep.
No, 3-minute warning.
So 3 minutes, up by 9, 15-6, 2-yard gain. So we're looking at a 2nd and 8.
So what are you thinking here, Trevon? Run again?
Yep.
So we've got Kylie. Kylie, a bit of a grinder. Kylie Chandler is a running back. We'll see if it's just going to see a simple.
See that ball security?
Cougars
That ball almost fell out, eh?
Yep.
They're looking for the strip. Kylie doing a fantastic job of holding that ball.
So that's some good coaching there. We've told you that too as well, eh? Make sure you strip that ball out. You've got that in practice, eh? But we've practiced that. It's very important. Turnovers are a very important part of the football game.
North Halton D-line's done an outstanding job.
third down and 8.
Their linemen in
Slowing
particular, offense
down.
and defense, is unbelievable. Like that's to me, game ball goes that offensive line, even at a loss. They're playing really well. They're playing really well. Now, Cougars, they're stepping up to the plate here too.
Let's see if this is a Szymanski throw.
It's looking like it.
Oh. Intended for 45, Riley Benute. Marco's been off a little bit on the outside throws.
What'd you notice that? It wasn't really a 3-step drop. It was a 2.5 release, so he's not setting his feet properly. So that's something that come Tuesday practice that they have to talk about and adjust. Now, here goes back to this, Coach. 4th and about 8. Field position. 2 minutes, 17 seconds left. Both teams have 2 timeouts each. What do you do?
Well, I think I'm going to go with a punt. Trevon, would you punt the ball?
No, I would probably do a long pass.
You go for a long pass, 4th down?
Yep.
Now look where they're at on our field, right? So if it's an incompletion, look where North Halton gets the ball.
So Szymanski's lined up. Looks like number 45,
they're
Riley Benute, is lined up behind him. He's eligible to jump on that ball. And that's going to be a short punt. That might get blown dead. He's live to get that ball. Unfortunately, he's still short.
Still short for the first down either way, so that's going to be a turnover.
But Jarvis Dudley with some great hustle there.
Now I'm wondering if North Halton's aware that that player that lines up behind the punter is live. He can go get that football. It seems like the defense wasn't aware of that option.
If he's onside, so Rod didn't make a first down. It doesn't
So
matter.
either way, it's a turnover.
Yeah. It didn't say it was onside. He must have left too soon. He goes pretty quick, yeah, 15. Because he fell on the ball. He fell on the ball.
Well, Trevon, there's still a lot of time left. We got 2 minutes left, 15-6. A quick score here from Halton can change this game very quickly. So our punt with penalty actually puts us further than what we started. So it's going to be, looks like,
So that punt was what, negative?
1st and 10 from the 30 with a 9-point lead. 2 minutes.
Negative 10 yards. See, that didn't work out. You got to get distance on that punt. You got to put, because you want to change the field position, right? Two minutes. Okay. Just say go Cougars. I'll talk to you about that.
So some personnel issues there with the Cougars. Coach Barco doesn't look thrilled about it, calling the defense
No,
over.
he takes his hat off. That means he's not too happy. Trevon knows that, me being the head coach of the football team. I don't like wasting timeouts when we're not lined up properly. Eh, Trevon?
Now, Trayvon, did you get any carries today?
Yep.
How'd you do? Some nice yards on your carries?
Yep.
Yeah, you love carrying that football. Eh? You run hard.
Yeah.
Now, you're grade 6 this year, right? So next year you're going to be a Bantam player, eh? Grade 7 Bantam.
Yep.
Brothers marry sisters.
You know, that penalty and short yardage punt couldn't come at a worse time. So we're looking at just over 2 minutes left. A quick score here in this game. There's still tons of time left in this game.
So question is, Coach, we get a quick score. What do? Do you go for 2 or do you just take the extra point and go for the onside? Because you're right, that's an eternity of time, and they still have both their timeouts.
Yeah, I think
the
I'm
clock
gonna-
stops under 3, so
Well, if they score, I think I'm going to go for the 1.
go for the 1.
Go for the 1.
Now, North Halton, they got to be thinking about this. Those coaches got to be thinking about that right now. Because they got to have these plays lined up, ready to go. They haven't really got away from their bread and butter, which is that power run game.
So we got Bully and Szymanski at safety, Corin Stewart and Sharby playing the DB roles. Looks like Corin's coming in tight, and Szymanski's going to take the one-on-one coverage up at the top. We'll see if they break anyone into the flats.
And wide receiver stopped running his route.
He did, but, you know, the man got behind Tyler, and Tyler's got to be aware of the situational. You know,
Got lucky on that one.
I think he got caught watching the backfield a little bit, and the guy beat him.
Pass intended for number 59.
But he recovered well.
Yeah, if that receiver keeps running his route, that's probably 6 points. That was a nicely thrown football too. So
Brings up a second down and 10 at the Cougar 30.
So Szymanski's going to pick up the outside receiver. Corin Stewart needs to be, and the DBs need to be aware to stay in the flats. And look for something coming into the flats.
it's North Halton gonna have to call a timeout here. Oh, broken play. And
Hold the ball. That's a beautiful
you
interception.
can't throw that football. Number 23.
Beautiful play, Christian Burgoon.
Correction on that was 30.
Burgoon, right place, right time. Great catch, great run.
Yeah. So now, time's on our side. Run the football, eh, Trevon?
Yep.
Milk that clock, get out with a victory. Everybody's done. So, Trevon, we'd like to thank you. Welcome your first time being on Cougars game, eh?
Yep.
Like to thank you. A little nervous?
Yeah.
A little nervous? Yeah, it happens. It'll
Well-
go away. So,
Chatham-Kent now has the ball at their own 37-yard line.
I appreciate it, Trevon. Welcome. And go Cougars.
Yeah, go
Go
Cougars.
Cougars. Good
Great job.
buddy.
Thanks.
Good
Thanks
job,
for
buddy.
coming, Trevon.
Cougars keep the ball on the ground.
Well, there's going to be 15 yards.
So that's undisciplined football right there.
But I'm telling you, the defensive line for North Halton has dominated the second half of this game. The running game for the Cougars has stalled out.
And you kept trying to throw it down, but earlier in the game,
This North Halton team is a physical team. They've made their helmet-to-helmet contact on the tackles, helmet-to-helmet on the D-line.
what does that mean?
I like their style of play too, Coach. It's
That's their roughness called.
I like that physical brand of football. It's how I want to teach the Pee-wees. It's how I want to, push these guys up through the ranks too.
Chatham-Kent 52-yard line.
It's just frustration, I think.
Now this is an opportune time for a turnover here.
Yeah.
One exciting play from the bring up the Pee Wee game, coach, as we were coming off and I had Ben Church, our outside linebacker, and I told him I want an interception. What did he do? He went out and got me an interception.
And it was a beautiful play.
And I asked him to get me that, and he got me that. So now it almost looked like 54 was lined up offside there.
So fake jet sweep with Shabansky and a few yards up the gut for Barco.
You gotta give that to
Drew Barco with the quarterback keeper.
You gotta give that tackle to 65.
This came over this cloud, so he decides to make an entrance here.
Matthew Esper, number 65. North
So a minute 42 left, running clock, 15-6 Chatham Cougars. Solid play on both sides of the ball for both teams today.
Now, since we don't have a play clock, are you asking for one of the refs to, run it
looks
down to
like-
1 second left, then snap the football?
That was number 10 on the carry.
Tyler Chandler once again with the carry.
Personally, that's what I'd be doing. I'd be running it down to 1 second, then snap the football. So I'd be making sure my quarterback's aware. I'd be making sure which ref, which ump's got the time running and utilize that clock, eh?
Well, they're trying to run the ball, but the defensive line is making
It's making it tough.
is making the tackle. We're not even getting to the second level. So
Now, right now, North Halton should not be in this game, but that defensive line's giving them a chance.
done an
It's giving them a
outstanding job.
chance.
They've got some solid athletes that have played both ways here. Brandon Benoit checked in at running back. We'll see if they keep it on the ground here. They do. Looks like. Yeah, so there's about another yard gain. So that'll bring a fourth.
Benoit, number 5 on the carry.
So, it comes again, and this seems to be the story of the second half. What do you do? Do you go for it, or do you punt the football? Personally, I'm punting the football. I'm making them go 70 yards if we can get a successful punt off. Now, mind you, the last time we tried to punt, we had a net negative 10 yards, something like that. So,
Chatham-Kent is faced with a fourth down at about 7.
and North Halton goes with a timeout, so maybe a little something to communicate beforehand.
You know, with a minute 5 left, I'm not sure I wouldn't even try to do the quick hitch to bully and see if they've defended. They haven't defended it all day.
They haven't been able to so far. That's a good
They
point.
may not be expecting it. The DB may be looking into the backfield to help out on the run. Might be something to take a look at. And Bully's checking in now.
It's definitely something to discuss because they haven't been able to stop that play.
They don't go to 7 anyway. They're in the
You're supposed to like sell like some.
Well, if you're actually at 900, people are complaining on the course too soon.
So 4th and 7, minute 5 left, 15-6 Cougars, ball on the 54-yard line.
Yeah, let's say they've left 4 cities and a bye.
Mitchell Fortuna with a great game today. Owen Malott, Bennett,
Where the
Brennan
varsity
Dodman.
have North Halton, 4 City, and Brantford.
Some of these big men that don't get the credit.
There's that play, coach, just like you called it.
They did a good job covering it.
Good job stuffing that out. So instead of punting the football, making North Halton potentially go the whole field, they're going to give them the ball about the 52, 51 yard line. And 59.9 seconds left, still eternity in the Canadian football.
North Halton doesn't take over on down, but about their own 51-yard line with 1 minute left in the game.
We got North Halton with 1 timeout available.
Oh, you gonna tell you who the ambulance was for? Mr. Craig?
I only count 11 guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Ambulance for our Cougar player, Xavier Hopkins. He was carried off the field for his ankle, but passed out on the bench.
How many guys you got out there, Coach Rabideau? I got 11 for Green.
He's right over
Yeah, I only
here.
see 11 as well.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Sharpie's got a great eye for that ball. And there's his second interception. That's what Braden Charbonneau does.
What grade's that young man in?
He's in grade 8.
Grade 8. See, I like the play call, but the problem is the wide receiver took his eye off the football. When that ball is tossed up like that, you've got to keep your eye on that football now. Good job, Braden Charbonneau, reversing the roles, playing the wide receiver in that play. And we kind of run that drill too. I did it last year with the Imperials, and we do with the Pee-wees here and there, where we kind of teach the DBs to be the wide receiver, right? Because it's it's all part and parcel of the position.
So Chatham's got some additional players in here, gaining
Looks
some
like they're gonna
playing
go-
time, which is good. We got Cameron Lavelle and Ross Broadbent, the wide receivers up top. Tyler's still filling in at the running back spot.
That's kind of silly.
Tyler Szymanski on the carry. Tiptoes his way down the sideline.
Halton came out with the ball, but I think it was clear that Tyler was down before the play was over. 43 seconds left. That's a first down. Nice hard run.
Now, do you down the ball, just take a knee and take 2 knees and game over, or what do you do? Do you risk injury with running some plays? What do you think, Coach?
North Halton tacklers do bring.
Well, I've got some of these players in here who have some of the younger kids who haven't garnered
some
a lot of time. I
experience.
might give them an opportunity.
Looks like they're taking Szymanski off. It's a good way to finish.
So we got Ross Broadbent up top, Corn in the backfield, Benoit at the slot back, and
So there it is. We take a knee. Now, you may have did it a little bit quick there. So the play clock's 25 seconds. That leaves us with 3.8 left. So I run that down to 3 seconds and take another knee and just.
well, so before we close off, clock's running, 15-6 Chatham Cougars. Solid day, both sides. North Halton had a heck of a game today. Chatham Cougars played very well, too. Tyler Szymanski, the big play with 2.9 seconds left in the first half. Now we look at the score, 15-6. Huge play.
That turns out to be the difference, right? That play right there.
Yeah.
That's the difference right there, is that play. So
So it looks like we'll get another quick down of the ball.
that'll be game right here, because he could. The clock can run out, and you'll still have plenty of time. And that's the last play of the game.
And that'll be it. On behalf of Coach Rabideau and myself, Andrew Stewart, we'd like to thank you for watching the Cogeco broadcast from the Chatham-Kent Community Athletic Complex. 15-10 Chatham Cougars. Enjoy. Happy Father's Day to the fathers out there.
Go Cougars!